So let's talk a little bit about the kind of what's coming for customers. So we're releasing a new roadmap page where customers can see kind of at a high level of what we have going on. Are there any particular items that you want to talk about that are on that roadmap or things that customers can look for in the next couple months?
Yeah, I'm super excited about our roadmap. Like, one is that we've got a whole new process and approach that that product management and engineering kind of works on funneling all the requests that we get from our ideas portal, our feedback portal online, right? All the things that we want to do as a senior leadership team and all the ideas our customers bring us, and putting that into a machine that allows us to score, like, what are the things that are the most valuable, like, to people? What's going to provide the most value, right? And then kind of spinning those out. And so you're right, we're going to launch a new public-facing roadmap page very soon, probably here in February. So I'm excited about that. And I think one of the things that's here on the short list for me is this lab quality analyzer. Think about, as a lab developer, you're building labs and you're like, okay, my lab's in the wild. Like, are learners loving it? Like, do they like it? Like, are they getting stuck in a certain spot? Like, as a lab developer, sometimes you're not sure about whether the lab is as optimal as it ought to be. So our lab quality analyzer is going to look at all the labs that you have, and it's going to say, okay, are there some obvious problems, with that lab? So sometimes you launch a lab and there's a MAC address conflict and it won't even work, right? And you might not even know it until it's failed for like 100 people, right? And the complaint comes to you. So we'll be able to tell them right away, like, hey, there's a problem in the lab configuration. Alternatively, there's this notion of, well, hey, it looks like people are getting stuck like right here in the lab, so everything's great, except right there is a problem. Well, you wouldn't know that as the lab developer. So we're going to show statistics in this lab quality analyzer that helps you see a place where you might want to make an adjustment. Maybe I make the step a little more clear. Maybe I divide it into 2 steps, whatever it is, but something that helps that learner have a really just a phenomenal learning experience.
Is that something that'll sit inside of Lab on Demand so people will be able to access that from their dashboard?
Yeah, lab developers. So if you're someone that's a lab developer or a lab author, so you're building environments, or you're someone that's writing the steps, you're creating those lab experiences, it will sit right in the place where when you authenticate to Lab on Demand, you'll be able to adjust that lab experience. That's where that's going to sit.
Anything else you want to share with customers from the product team?
Just that we are so happy that all of you are choosing us. We're honored by the partnerships that we have with you. We're looking at a really fun 2022. So feedback.skillable.com. If you've got a great idea, this is a wonderful place for you to go and give us some suggestions. We have some new processes in place that are going to catch those requirements and score them and flesh them out, and hopefully get them into something that you can actually use, here this year. So that's the place to go, feedback.skillable.com, and we'll look forward to reading from you.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. See you soon.